Hi, in this video we are going to discuss the difference between reliability and validity. When we make or use a test in education, research, psychology or exam, we want to know that is the test trustworthy or are the results correct and useful. To check that we use two important terms which are reliability and validity. Reliability means repeatability or repeatable. If we use the same test again and again and it gives the similar result, we say that test is consistent, stable and repeatable. Or we can say that test has reliability or test is reliable. For example, if you keep hitting the same wrong spot again and again instead of the center, the result is consistent or not valid. This shows reliability. There are different types of reliability and methods which show that whether the test is reliable or not. The one is test-retest reliability. If we give the same task to the same people at different times and the results are same, we say that test has test-retest reliability or test is reliable. For example, a student takes a quiz today and next week again, and in both test scores are similar. We can say that tests are reliable. Inter-rater reliability. If two or more people mark or observe the same test and the result are similar, we can say that the test has inter-rater reliability or test is reliable. For example, if two teachers grade an essay and give similar result, then the test is reliable. Parallel forms reliability. If two different versions of a test give similar scores, then the test has parallel forms reliability. For example, students take a test A and test B on the same topic and the results are the similar or match. We say that test is reliable. Internal consistency. If all the questions in a test measure the same topic, we can say that the test has internal consistency or test is reliable. For example, a pedagogy test has the questions that are related to pedagogy, not mixed topic. That test has internal consistency or reliable. Validity. If a test measures what is required or supposed to measure, then we can say that test has validity or it means accuracy. For example, if you hit again and again at the same target center or at required spot, we can say that the results are valid. A test can be reliable but still not valid. For example, if you keep hitting the same wrong spot again and again instead of the center, then the result are reliable, not valid. There are different types of validity and method which show that whether the test have validity or not. In which one is the face validity. Here, face means to look. If test look like it measures the right thing, then the test has face validity or test is valid. For example, a math test should have math problem, not history for having face validity. Content validity. If the test cover all important topic of the subject, then the test has content validity or test is valid. For example, a final English test covers grammar, writing and comprehension, not just one part for having content validity. Construct validity. If the test actually measures the invisible concept, then the test has construct validity or test has valid. For example, a confident test should not accidentally measure talkativeness for having construct validity. Criterion validity. If the test results match or predict performance in real life, then the test has criterion validity or test is valid. For example, if the inter-test scores match student future academic results, then inter-test has criterion validity. We can summarize that reliability means same result again and again and validity means measuring the correct thing. A test can be reliable but not valid, just like a stop clock always showing 3 o'clock. But a test cannot be valid unless it is also reliable. Thanks for watching.